I look like a vampire, but we're gonna roll with it. It's officially spring. It is raining outside. It's Aries season. The lunar eclipse was last night. I celebrate New Year's in the spring. I do my resolutions, set my intentions for the year. I don't do them in January, but that's a whole different video. Last night was the lunar eclipse, so I set my jar out. I put anything that I want to charge in the moonlight in a jar so that way it doesn't get water damage. Let me just put that down. I put it in a jar so it doesn't get water damage, and also I feed a bunch of animals around my house. I feed raccoons, possums, deer, cats, foxes come up to the yard sometimes, and I don't want any of the animals thieving and taking my stuff. As much as I love them, this is mine. And I put it in a clear jar so that way the moonlight can still charge it, you know? That being said, this is everything that I charged in the eclipse to start off my spring. A good little boost of energy for my New Year's. I did 2 incense sticks because I'm gonna burn them while I do my spring cleaning, so that way the eclipse energy can waft through my space. Clear quartz. Clear quartz is a very universal stone. It's kind of like the jack of all trades. So charging it with the eclipse, baby. Also labradorite. Can you see the flecks in it? Moonstone tower. Basically, because it's a tower, I feel like the moon rays are attracted to the tower and then it disperses the energy through my jar. I don't know, okay? My tarot deck, and I picked out the moon card and put it on top, and then I put the high priestess card on the bottom. Love it. My filming crystal rings. I started using crystal rings when I saw Teffy talk about them, and they've been helping me a lot. Whenever I film, I get nervous when I talk, and I figured my throat chakra is probably blocked, so I got corresponding crystals for it, and I wear them whenever I film. I charged it in the eclipse, so it had a little bit of zhuzh. It's amped up a bit. Boom, bam. Thank you, ma'am. My hella thick rose quartz bustier. I don't know the word for that either, but basically it's a little naked lady statue. Now, last crystal, I promise. This is my Moldavite necklace. A bit controversial to be charging it in the eclipse. However, bring it on, baby. I need a lot of change in my life, and at this point, I don't really care how it comes to be. I'm just ready for it. A divination coin. This is just a little coin that says yes or no. And then a vial of salt. I'll show you later what I'm gonna do with it. It's a little ritual we can both do together. Any salt works. Table salt, sea salt, Himalayan salt, Epsom salt, the bath salts. The kind you put in the bathtub, not the kind that makes you eat people. And that's my jar. The other thing I charged is a giant thing of moon water. I started spring cleaning this morning. My sheets are in the dryer. I put my laundry away that has been sitting in my room for like 2 weeks. I took down my winter garland, which I kind of regret, but I feel like if I keep it up year round, it takes away from the magic of the ritual of doing it every winter and October time. But anyways, I'm getting ahead of myself, and you have no idea what I'm talking about yet, so roll the clip. Shit, I'm out of breath. Now that you're caught up with all the spring cleaning I've already done, this is what remains. We gotta declutter and go through our makeup bag. I went through my makeup bag and I cleaned out a bunch of stuff that I got tricked on TikTok, and it ended up just being quality. People would talk about products, makeup products, and they'd be like, this is the best thing ever, I love it, life-changing, and then I would buy it and it wasn't that great. Things that just didn't live up to the hype or didn't live up to the price point. I want to have good quality things that are cruelty-free. Makeup bag decluttering done. We're going to clean out the car. I have so many glass mason jars in my back seat, it's embarrassing. I use them for my coffee in the mornings when I commute to work, but then I throw them in my back seat and they are never to be seen again. But I can hear them every time I turn a corner or I slam on my brakes. Not that I slam on my brakes a lot, but when I do, I can hear them clinking against each other in the back seat. So cleaning out the car. Oh my god. Girl, you too far back. Can you scooch up a little? Oh sh**. This glass is broken. Well, caution ahead. I guess it's a good thing we boycott Starbucks. And my papers when I had a concussion at work. What the fuck is this? Oh my god, I got broken glass everywhere. And lastly, this is the one I'm least excited for, but cleaning out our phone. I'm at that point in my cleaning journey where I'm starting to play with things and get distracted by my phone, so I felt like taking a little break where I'm going to block some people. This year is the first year that I've really gotten comfortable with just blocking people. It's nothing personal. I'm unfollowing the people whose content is just I'm not the target audience for anymore. I just want to tailor my For You pages to be for me. I don't want to see things from people that I don't vibe with. So that being said, whenever I see things like that one influencer who did the mascara gate, I think her name's like Michaela something, I blocked her after that so I don't have to see her stuff again because she was lying in her reviews. I don't want to see people who are, first off, dishonest. I'll leave it at that. Their content is just not for me. Our vibes are not compatible, and that is okay. This year I've also been blocking people who their content is strictly influencing. I do feel like there's a difference between influencer and content creator. I want to see content. I want to see something that I get something out of, even if it's just happiness or inspiration or vibes, you know? I've blocked a lot of influencers who every single video feels like an ad commercial. Don't walk, run to get this. I'm just going on a rant at this point. I think when Pluto went into Aquarius, it really changed the way my brain was perceiving things and how I was just seeing social media as a whole. I just don't want to see that anymore. I feel like it's really boring. I just want to be more conscientious, whatever the word is. I want to be more aware and more intentional with who is getting my attention, my time, because time is the one thing you can never get back, and my energy. 2024's motto is block a bitch. The clips I showed earlier of taking the foliage, the leaves off of the dried crispy roses, I put them in a wine jar that I poured wax down, and I just thought they were cute. It's a nice little spring touch, and they're nice and dead and crispy, so I don't have to worry about them molding or anything. I think it looks kind of cute. Springy. Nailed it. I want to be a plant person so bad, but this one is literally like on its 9th life. God damn. Let's end off our spring cleaning with one oracle card from my animal spirit deck. We'll just do a collective, what needs to be released as a collective. Thank you. I gotta take that off. We got the bat. You know, I've had this deck for years, probably a decade at this point. I want to say I've had it for almost 10 years. I don't get the bat card often. Oh my gosh, and it's perfect. It represents darkness, letting go, death leading to rebirth. How perfect is that? Winter is literally death and spring is the rebirth. So when this energy is out of balance, we're reminiscing and we refuse to let go. It says, before emerging, the bat waits for the sun to set and the moon to rise. In the darkness, it can see all that was invisible in the daylight hours. The bat is a master of the subtle senses, the underlying forces that cause some things to prosper and others to fade. The bat card shows up to signify the ending of a chapter, the closing of a door. The bat comes swiftly, encouraging us to move on. In just a few hours, a new day dawns, no more lingering in the past. Damn, that's crazy. Something we can do to bring this energy into balance is to watch the sunrise. I'm going to go ahead and end my spring cleaning here. Thank you for doing it with me and holding me accountable to keeping my space clean. I hit 1,000 subscribers yesterday, so it's so crazy to me that there's 1,000 of you guys here. Welcome to the coven. I love you, I'm thankful for you being here, and I'll see you next week. Stay curious, creature.